It is almost 3 a.m. Wow. And it feels like it's 3 in the afternoon to me. How about that? So what I want you all to do is stand up. Stand up. Get on your feet. Stand up. Even you out there watching, stand up. And I want you to turn and look at somebody and say, I am victorious. Then I want you to look on the other side and say, I am a motivator. Now you're going to go like this before yourself and say, I am awake. All right, now I want you all to remember that, okay? I'm going to show you how to awake the champion in you. Everybody in this room, everybody in this feed has a gift. You know what your gift, what you've been blessed with. You know what kind of gift you have, but it's up to you to awake that gift within yourself. Success is not a straight or linear path. Sometimes with success, you're going to have peaks. Sometimes in success, you're going to have valleys. Sometimes you're going to even be under the pit. But the good thing about that is a learning experience that you're going to get from that, and knowing that you are not a victim, but you are a victor. There's a difference. There's a difference. Now, we're going to sit around on a pity pot talking about, oh, woe is me, this is what happens. Then you are a victim. And then you can't awake the champion in you. But if you say, I am a victor, and I'm going to tell you what victor means, because, see, I'm the queen of acronyms, I was told. I will find an acronym in every single word possible. You could tell me the word is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, and I'm going to make an acronym out of it to empower you. It is a dark place. How many people have been in a dark place where no matter which way you look, up, down, sideways, or whatever, it's still dark? But then the seed also has a process where now it's watered. So when it's watered, what happens to the soil? It becomes what? Muddy, moist, wet, what have you, right? So what ends up happening is this seed is now submerged in a dark place, and there's a lot of moisture around it. So then after that seed goes through that process, it then starts to sprout. That's when your champion is starting to wake back up. That's when the beauty and the magic is about to happen, when that little sprout starts to come up. Because now the sprout has to go through some adversity. That sprout has to go through a breakthrough. That sprout has to go through what anything else chemically and or physically might not be able to make it through. So now it goes through that little soil process, and it starts to sprout, and then it sees that light, that vision of hope. That is your dream. That is your goal. So my question to you is, what are you going to do after these 72 hours? What are you going to do to make your mark and awake the champion in you? That's my question to you. So now what you do is you work with what you have. Everybody was born with a gift, but we don't know everything. So it's up to us to now find somebody that can help you. If you go into this thinking you know everything, you're not going to gain anything. Find a coach. Even Oprah has a coach. Even Dr. Ayana Van Zandt has a coach. Everybody has a coach. So you have to find somebody that's going to help you get that voice out, especially if you're having a hard time to find it within yourself. How many people can say that they are inspirational? Everybody can open their mouth, but are you inspiring somebody? What are you doing with the words that are coming out of your mouth? Are you empowering them? Are you letting them know how beautiful they are? Are you edifying someone's efforts? Or are you using your words to break them down to make you look better? If that is your goal, you're going down the wrong path. And you are not a victor, because now you are becoming a victim because you're harming someone else. When you know your why, that gives you that next push. That's like that extra vitamin to take you to the next level. And your why has to be so strong that it will have to make you cry if you don't do it. Your why has to be so powerful that if you don't wake up in the morning and do what your purpose and your plan and passion is, that you have a reason to drop to your knees and start crying. My why are my little mouths that I have to feed. 7 11, and 18. They're not trying to hear, Mommy didn't feel like doing that, because when their little stomachs are grumbling, when that light bill has to be paid, when that mortgage has to be paid off, they don't want to hear Mommy didn't feel like it. Your why has to be strong enough to make you cry, so you have no choice but to do what it is that you have to do. At the end of the year, when the 31st comes, before you go out there to Times Square and want to jump and turn it up and all that other stuff, go through that jar and see how many goals you actually accomplished. See if you shortchanged yourself this year again. See if you did what you had to do for yourself this year. And if you did, reward yourself, because that's an effort that cannot go unnoticed. So with that being said, what I want you to remember, WWW, become a worldwide wonder. Don't get upset, get mad, motivated, and determined. When you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, you too will wake the champion in you. My name is LaShawn Monique. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Twitter under LaShawn Monique. And you can also find me on Facebook under Awake the Champion in You. And you can also go to www.awakethechampion.you. And I trust and believe that this year you're going to make your mark. Thank you.